Look, let's talk about more polling now. And a Newspoll quarterly analysis for The Australian has found the coalition is losing ground to One Nation among older voters and those without a university education, while younger voters and those with university degrees continue to lurch further to the left. James, I'll start with you this time. Yet more polling showing Conservative voters are deserting the coalition for your party.
Yeah. Well, they've been doing it for some time now because there's no leadership within the so-called Conservative opposition. It doesn't exist. Susan Lee has been a great disappointment and a failure. And unfortunately, she has nobody else qualified to take that role either. Their front bench has been very absent of talent. And so people turn to other reputable parties that have got true leadership, and that's what One Nation offer. It's not just the leadership, it's the common sense policies that we've been putting forward, much stronger ahead of this more recent election than what the coalition had. And it's those policies that people can find on our website if they go and have a look. If you go to the other two major parties' websites, they don't have policies. And they certainly don't have policies that tick the box of families and our retirees. Those who go to universities tend to be indoctrinated more to the left, and we're seeing that with the votes for the Greens and Labor. But those people who have got out there and worked hard, done their apprenticeships, gone and worked for our Defence Force, are working front line as ambulance, police and nurses, and our retirees, they recognise the value in One Nation policies, and that's why there is a swath of people coming our way. They're dumping the coalition. And Pauline Hanson, I hope we've got 2 years, not just to be at 20% in 2 years' time. I want to see us in the mid-30s to high 30s so that we can take government, and we're forced to see the back end of this Labor Party with good, sensible, sound policy from One Nation.
Well, David, I should point out this analysis was done a period before the Bondi attack. I found the opposition's response to it quite strong, including Susan Lee's. Do you think what has happened since this polling, which ran until the end of November, do you think that could change things in the polls for the opposition?
I think it will, because the Liberal Party has traditionally had a very strong standing when it comes to defence and security and law and order in the electorate right across the country. And John Howard was able to, I think, capture the concerns and respond and reflect on the concerns of the Australian people after 9/11 and after the Bali bombings. And I think the vote will come back. The concern, of course, is in Australian politics, the two major political parties' vote base was always weakening. It's been weakening for a decade now. And, of course, I always took the view that net zero was going to be our DLP. It was going to split the Liberal Party. And what we're seeing at the moment is that vote that is concerned about net zero go to One Nation. There's no denying that. But we need to articulate that our policy better. Probably remove the term net zero, but I think after Bondi there will be a wave of return to the Liberal Party as I think as the electorate or the voters come back to what they know is a tried and trusted political force when it comes to security and defence.
I can just see James shaking his head back there. You don't agree, James?
No,
obviously.
It won't happen. No, I don't agree, because they're abandoning the membership as well. They're not just saying during these snap polls that they're going to come and vote One Nation. They're actually joining a party like One Nation, and that is critical to when it comes to handing out on polling booths. The people who have traditionally backed the Liberal or National Party are leaving in droves, and they're joining with their money and their donations and coming to One Nation. So I don't see this happening. And no, I don't see the strong leadership that once would have been there if the likes of Tony Abbott or John Howard was still within the party. The leadership of the Liberal Party is its greatest failings, and they've got too many people on the progressive left side now within the party, holding the majority of seats within it.
Well, James, with respect, your party doesn't have a great reputation when it comes to maintaining candidates in the parliament. The Queensland One Nation, after you had that surge in the 1990s, left. You had three for a while there in New South Wales Parliament. They've all left.
You can't even hold on to Barnaby Joyce, the strongest retail politician
Listen.
in the
some would say
Liberal
that you're
National
welcome to him.
Coalition. I'm sorry.
Some
Don't
would say
tell
you're
me
welcome
about
to
people
him.
abandoning the Liberal and National Party or compare them to us, because you've lost your fair share as well. Corey Bernardi was another one who had great common sense to get the hell out of there when he could see the party turning left. So do not tell me about people abandoning political parties. It's happening right
It's just a
across the
statement
board.
of fact.
Well, I'll tell you what, Pauline Hanson and Barnaby Joyce were very popular when I was at the Bondi Vigil last week, but so were John
Correct.
Howard and Josh Frydenberg as well.
Indeed.
But Barnaby and Pauline's reception, I hadn't seen anything like it.